Well, welcome everybody to what will be a fun night, and happy holidays to you. Tonight we have the Star Wars Holiday Special, a watch along, a Christmas watch along from us to you. We hope that you guys can check in and say hi and say happy holidays. And we hope that you watch the Star Wars Holiday Special because it's definitely one of those so bad it's good type of movies. And it's pretty rough. You're going to find out it's pretty rough. But tonight, man, is a super special night. And I wanted, Charlie, Jay, Abby, John, Ashley, we may even have some more of our hosts join us throughout the evening.
Walter too.
Walter Scott, definitely, yes. Here, and I really wanted you guys to see the face of everyone who helps us out, because we tonight share with you the content that is going to be live on our Patreon in January, and a really cool project that is both going to be on our Patreon, and then just a project that we're building and making regardless of Patreon. So first and foremost, all of our free shows, stuff like this, we're not stopping that. We're still doing podcasts. If anything, we have more guests than ever that we're scheduling to come on both shows, the Horrific Network and now the Tribute Show. I just had like a 2-hour Joe Rogan style conversation with Larry Hankin for the Tribute Show. That's Carl from Billy Madison, or fake Kramer from Seinfeld when they're doing the show within a show. That guy was super awesome to talk to.
Nice.
So the Tribute Show has launched its own feed. And so by the end in January, both of those, the Horrific Network and the Tribute Show, will be their own separate things, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
The Patreon is a really fun way to blend the two, because you can find both Horrific Network and Tribute Show on the Patreon early, one day early, and all the Patreon shows that you subscribe to. And at the $1 level, you have the podcast Be Kind Rewind. So at $1, you will have a podcast that deals with retro shows. And when I say retro, I'm talking about from like our junior high school level television. And the first show that was recommended for Shalita and myself to cover is Dawson's Creek. And my God, Dawson's Creek is an energy sucking type experience. Like that show's dialogue is just soul sucking. Like, and I never remembered like Dawson being such a bastard. Like, he is not a nice guy. But whatever, I guess. So for $1, you get that show. Shalita and I are already almost done entirely with the first season. That will be going up weekly. So for $3, you get that show, all of our free shows early, and then you get a show that is called In Defense Of.
Yay!
Show is going to take a movie that has a rating of 50% or less on Rotten Tomatoes, and you're going to have it's like a court trial. You're going to have a jury and a defender and a prosecutor, and they're going to have to decide. So the movie has to have less than 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. Then the defender has to convince the jury that it is worthy of a much better score than that. And the prosecutor has to convince the jury the opposite. So there you go.
Love it. Great idea.
Looking forward to that one.
I'm
Super
so
idea.
excited for that.
The final podcast is called Character Improv, and this is at the $5 level. And Character Improv really now we're getting to a point where if you pledge at this level and you want to suggest like a fandom in which we pull a character from, if you pledge the $5 and suggest, I want you guys to talk about a character from this certain whatever, Harry Potter, and so we would automatically like that goes to the front of the line as far as what we're going to talk about. Like we would put one of those shows out like pretty much ASAP for you. But if you just pay the $5 and you just want the material, you get everything before this, and then you get this show where we draw a character completely at random and fill a podcast about him and or her. So I can tell you guys, just because we're going to be getting together for like the last time of 2020 in person, this coming within the next few days. Charlie tomorrow, as a matter of fact, and I will be together in person, and we will actually be getting together in person as a part of the Patreon. The fourth tier of our Patreon, I didn't think I was going to do. I just thought it was going to be, the podcasting for the hell of it, and see if we like had anybody who actually wanted to listen to what we have to say. And we get, people from all over the world. Like that's a trip to say. Like we legitimately have people listening to us in Russia. Like in Russia, people listen to the Horrific Network. Like in Russia. That's kind
cool.
of wild. So I had this idea. I was like, I've never seen someone take a podcast and turn it into a film. I've seen like podcasts do like audio dramas about films, but I've never seen like a reversal of that. And Campfire Chronicles, the show in which every spring we do where we watch a movie and discuss whether or not it would be a haunted house. It's what it's evolved to. But Campfire Chronicles began on the thesis of it's super fun to get together with your friends around a campfire and tell spooky stories. Are You Afraid of the Dark style? And so in 2021, which Charlie and I are going to film one scene completely like socially, like COVID, like friendly tomorrow. And then we're coming back in 2021 in January to begin like production like rapidly on the first film. In what will be a series of 4 films that we attempt to produce. I can guarantee you we're going to do 2. I would like to have 4 done. I think I have some pretty dope ideas for 4. So thinking optimistically, we'll have 4. The premise, though, is definitely that around a campfire, like telling spooky stories mentality. And it is based around our podcast that is consistently our highest rated podcast when we post it every year, even beating out weeks of interviews and stuff to get posted. Like people just like listening to us argue about shit. So,
I'm glad I didn't take a drink just
I though have this motion poster to show you guys to announce officially that collectively these films are the Campfire Chronicles. And so, you know,
Okay.
4 films. And the first one, I can tell you guys, our buddy up there in the middle top, Charlie, is going to have a nice Hitchcock style introduction, intro into the story within a story. I guess would be the better way to describe it. And it's Christmas themed. It will be the season finale for what we produce, for what this is. As a total bombshell, if you come across this ever, the season premiere is going to be the film I wanted to do. I didn't know what the hell I was doing at the time. Going back and looking at the footage, I was like, I want to do the thing justice because the premise is super dope. I want to eventually do this thing, and now is as good a time as any to get it done when not everybody's hiring. So we will complete as excellently as we can execute The House, which is a found footage horror film based on Higby Horror Hunt, which is owned and operated by John and Ashley down there. So you guys have a film with Charlie kicking things off in it to conclude the Campfire Chronicles, and you have a film based on John and Ashley's Haunt with John and Ashley to kick things off. So there you go. Now
Nice.
at the $7 level, because those films, as far as watching them for free, I don't know. Maybe in the end of 2021, because I'm going to try to in the film festivals and shit. So, but at the $7 level of our Patreon, what you will get is a behind the scenes documentary type docu-series, one at least a month. It could be a few minutes and maybe 10 minutes. Like tomorrow, Charlie, as we're going through stuff, that'll just be B-roll that I will include in what will be January's episode. And so you will get all that behind the scenes fun stuff. And then when we start doing Campfire Chronicles, the podcast in the spring, some of those episodes actually revolve around what we are in progress on at that time. But the goal is to have the films completely done by December, by Walter's next birthday.
Yeah.
Cute.
So
First
anyway,
birthday.
man,
First birthday.
First birthday.
the Patreon will launch on mid to late January, and we hope that you definitely give us a shot. Once we got a few of each show pre-recorded and ready to roll out, we will. I'm going to edit together a little bit of a preview show of everything and put that out on our channels, and with the hope that people will come and check out what we have to offer over there on the Horrific Network's Patreon, which you will definitely see in 2021 in January. But right now, we are going to start the best Christmas special amongst all Christmas specials. I can't even think of anyone, anywhere, anything more Christmassy than what is a Star Wars holiday Christmas special, man. I'm so thankful that we got a looking for the video. Where did I put it?
While you find that, did you hear? You saw the announcement, of course, of the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special that's coming next year, right?
The Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special will be pretty dope.
Yeah.
Think honestly beyond anything. Honestly, there we go. Okay.
Can we just talk about your sweatshirt or sweater for a minute? Because I didn't know we were supposed to dress up.
Do you like it? Do
Oh, I'm jealous.
you guys like my
I
background? Just
I
can
would've
we take a minute to
worn-
appreciate the fact, because it was between this or my Ahsoka shirt. Can we just take a minute to appreciate the fact that we're gonna have an Ahsoka series like really soon?
I also wore a Star Wars shirt.
well, now I feel like I missed the party. I should go
I-
get my
Says
Star Wars
that-
sweater on.
I didn't
Mine
wear
Mine
it
just says I
either.
love
Sorry.
you to the Death Star and back.
Aw.
All right.
All
Happy
right, Jay,
holidays,
thank you.
guys.
Bye, man. Happy holidays, buddy.
Watch Princess Leia sing. Witness mystical Wookiee life day.
I love the amount of references of Life Day through Mandalorian.
Well, somebody had to do it.
Hmm.
Wee.
Jimmy, this is Walter's first time watching anything classic Star Wars besides Mando.
I love it.
Wow.
Poor
You guys
guy.
get to say you're a part of his first on this.
Aw.
I know it's an important day.
He's so excited.
He knows it's an important day, dog.
He's in it to win it.
Trust me.
Bro, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let everybody know the first episode on our Patreon of In Defense of, I'm choosing the motherfucking Ewoks movie.
Wow. Bold choice.
I'm totally for it, Jimmy. Totally for it.
Brave choice, Jim.
A long time ago in a galaxy.
It might be harder than we think to find stuff that some of us don't all agree on, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker.
dude, look at Hamill.
It was before the accident, right?
Looks like it.
Terry Fisher as Princess Leia. With Anthony Daniels as C-3PO.
Didn't he
Peter
just pass
Mayhew
away?
as Chewbacca.
Oh no, it was him. Never mind.
R2-D2 as R2-D2.
R2D2 as R2D2.
Earl Jones as the voice of Darth Vader.
Who?
James Earl Jones.
Oh, okay.
Chewbacca's
I
family.
missed it, so I was hoping so.
His wife Mala.
Jeez.
Oh,
Bro, like,
that looks like
This
my
already
husband.
sucks so bad, Jim.
Hey, did you see the new Lego
We're not
one?
even out of the introductions.
Beatrice Arthur.
dude, B. Arthur, here we go.
Mark Carney. Diane Carroll.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow. There you go.
Cosplay as her.
Who?
Harvey
Charlie
Purple
Madison,
hair.
Madison Starship, Charlie.
and an
Oh,
animated Star
jeez.
Wars story on the Star
Boba
Wars.
Fett, the first time anybody ever saw Boba Fett, Charlie.
Wow.
Yep.
Are you excited?
Not really, Jim.
Appreciate the support, Charlie.
You bet, Jim.
Did we lose Jay?
Okay, so there is no excuse for what this is. There's no excuse for what this is right now.
No, this is awful.
Are these like super rushed Wookiee costumes? Because these
This
are
is
god
on
awful.
this is on network television.
I thought-
this is on this is a real deal thing.
Wasn't it performed live? Some of it.
No
I don't think
subtitles.
so.
No subtitals ever.
I
No.
don't think I've ever seen. I never had this idea of Chewbacca living like this.
No. No. Not
This is totally a Wookiee home.
You know, this reminds me of what's the old ride from Disney where it was where you went through the different times and you saw the house evolve. Carousel of Progress.
Oh yeah.
It looks like the
This reminds
Carousel
you
of
of
Progress
Carousel
from
of
like the
Progress?
60s.
Wait, why does this remind you of Carousel of Progress?
Because the house is just
The
so
house reminds me so much
Like-
of like the 60s version of the house.
planted.
Huh.
Yeah. A cookie cutter home.
This is what houses look like, especially Wookiee houses.
Yeah, on Kashyyyk, this is how they roll.
It's like
Wait,
they took a
again,
bad
Like this is on network television. Like this is on network television.
Now
This
I
is
feel bad
worse
for
than I
shooting all the
remember.
Wookiees in Battlefront.
It's literally like they took a bad Sasquatch costume and tried to transform it over
Yeah.
to a Wookiee costume super fast, and they failed.
I mean, I understand everything happening right now.
Yeah, he has to do his chores.
Yeah.
Poor Wookiee.
How much was George Lucas involved in this, Jim?
I think he was heavily involved in it.
It was
Wow.
like 100%.
He wasn't on
involved
enough
in it.
drugs then. Apparently, there
He
was a
took a-
shortage of drugs when this was made.
He took
No,
a
this
wrong
is the reason
turn.
why he wanted to do Star
took
Wars,
a
was so
wrong-
that he could do the Christmas special.
I know he convinced like Luke and all of them to do it.
Wow.
What is with you?
You have to imagine this thing is like completely like hemorrhaging money though at this point.
He really
Yeah,
just wanted to
that's
tell
true,
the
but-
Wookiee story.
He did. He really did want to tell the story.
This one right here, it was the story that he wanted to tell out of all of them.
Oh my
He
gosh!
was like,
Shut
I
up.
just
Shut
wanted
up.
to do the Wookiee
Hey.
story.
Watch anything with George Lucas. He says the whole point of being a director was to tell his stories.
Yep, and this Wookiee story was
This
the most
apparently
important.
was one of those stories.
he
Jimmy.
had to introduce Chewbacca's family in some sort of way.
Again, man, if you're watching, we thank you for watching along. We wish you a happy holiday.
Happy holidays.
And a
Star
happy
Wars
life
Holiday
day.
Christmas special. I believe this has at some point retro commercials too. So we're definitely gonna have like a Super Bowl favorite commercial vote at the end of this
Oh
thing.
man, I love it.
Is Jay still here?
Jay left. Jay had
No,
to
Jay
go.
had rehearsal.
Mrs. Chewy.
But here's the thing, gang. If you go back to the beginning of this thing, you will hear all the content that is coming to our Patreon, including our
Walter's
web
over.
series, Campfire Chronicles. Charlie, every time I get to film with Charlie, I am excited. I'm more excited than this Grandpa Wookiee.
That's a Grandpa Wookiee?
Yeah.
I believe that is a grandfather.
Oh, I guess
Chewie-
so.
Chewie's dad.
He's walking like a grandpa.
Bro, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
He must be a veteran from the Clone Wars.
But still, we're going on
When they
like,
defended Kashyyyk.
we're over 5 minutes at this point. Christian,
How long
what's
is
up?
It feels like an eternity. What's up,
Yeah,
Christian?
What's going on, man? Also, Christian, guess what? By you commenting, you are the beginner or the front runner for a Baby Yoda prize pack. So if anybody wants a Baby Yoda prize pack, comment on that.
Don't forget to share.
Wow.
It's Grogu.
Happy holidays, man. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. We appreciate it. Wish you a happy new year. Wish
Christian,
all
thank
you
you
guys
for all
a
your
happy new year.
support, bud.
Miss you.
We are really excited about 2021.
Someone was on some serious drugs. There was not a lack of drugs. I take that back.
I didn't know.
Like what? Where are we at?
Here's in the room.
Jeez, Jim.
Are you playing Mantis or what?
What do you mean, geez, Jim, Charlie? What does that mean?
I mean, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. I don't remember
Wait,
it being
wait.
like that.
Be careful. Careful, Charlie. There is one movie that I don't know if this is worse than.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Hey,
Where,
What's that?
yeah, where are we at, Charlie? Where are we
this
at?
this gives it a run for its money. Believe me.
What is it?
The movie that's
Jason
still not.
X. This gives Jason X a run for his money.
Christian says he misses us. He loves Baby Yoda. Yeah, dude, who doesn't love Baby Yoda? We're coming up on the we're coming up on the season finale, season 2 of Mandalorian on Friday. I was telling Shalita on what will be midweek Mandos this week. I think that the season finale has a high potential to be like an hour and a half long.
Charlie, your face is killing me.
Charlie looks lost.
I'm
Charlie
dying.
looks lost right now.
Hi.
My face-
Charlie, you're
Charlie,
actually
how you
paying
doing?
attention.
Walter's
Yeah.
over it.
Yeah.
Walter wants dad's chicken.
Oh. Gimme.
What are we watching?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Bro, we're at like what
Don't
are
worry,
we,
buddy. The rest of Star Wars movies aren't like this at all.
so Han Solo's only been on the movie for like what would you say, like 45 seconds to a minute?
Han
Maybe
Solo's
less.
been
We're
on
at
the show.
roughly 13 minutes at this point, man.
This is 13 minutes of Wookiee talk.
This is 13 minutes of this shit.
Honest to God, who thought this was a good idea? I mean,
George Lucas.
then he's an idiot.
Well, yeah.
I'll be right back.
Oh, God. Wee.
Charlie, I think everybody gets one. Everyone gets one project that
Well,
they,
this is definitely his
well,
one.
they look back on and go, I probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, really. That's true.
Whatever. He always sticks by his guns. George Lucas does.
Sorry,
He didn't ever change the original nothings.
my
We
dad
have to
got
do a
off of
segment
work
on that.
today, so I thought the best way to do it was just to stop by
Wait,
the house and say
They
good-
speak Wookiee, but read English.
Hey, Jimmy, can we do
Wow.
a segment where we take like great directors and pick out one of their movies that was a total bomb and just talk
what a
about
good
that film?
idea.
That's a good one. I like that.
That is the good one. I like that.
I mean, yeah. We can do whatever we want.
And we can
We can do whatever.
Don't you mean the new Andrew?
What?
I said, don't you mean the new Andrew?
Yeah, we can do whatever we want, Andrew.
Luke looks so weird.
One at a time.
Why is that not making me cry yet?
Why is he there?
R2
he's
does
not
not
there.
want to be on set. Look at
I
him.
don't like the looks of this.
He's like, burn it down.
That ought to hold it.
Like, do you know what you're doing? Do you know what you're doing?
What's up?
What's up?
You will bring him
What's
to the
up?
street, say hello to him.
Is he
God, look at
Yeah,
that hair.
Like, what's a TV, dog?
Where he is.
That's a
is he
TV.
blonder than he
Oh,
usually
he's not
is?
there yet. Is that it?
Oh boy.
Well,
That's some serious toe-headedness right there.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
something
really.
really like he's really washed out, isn't he?
Did you just say he's washed out?
That
He
was
looks
that
like a
California
toe.
beach look, though.
It's weird.
gentlemen, you know how Han and Chewbacca
I
are.
think he got the Donald Trump cam.
Somewhere, held up.
Christian's asking how
Kind of hard to
everyone,
tell with the orange suit and his skin. That's a lot of face makeup.
Well, there
They
you go.
caked him right there.
Christian's asking how everyone's family's doing. I think everybody for the most part, man, is doing pretty good. But everybody's having
Yeah, man.
definite trials and hardships. Like,
Thanks for asking, Christian.
Yeah, this is our family. We're doing good. We got the little one. We're happy.
Enjoy your life.
we definitely. This is why we wanted to just do this, because like this thing is always like notoriously comically bad, right? But if we can all watch it together and come together and just do a show together, celebrate the fact that, hey, guess what? We are going to be fortunate enough to make another series of films, hopefully, knock on wood, next year. And then do a more podcasting, a Patreon, try our hand at that. Like, let's all just mess around, man. Let's close out 2020 with Star Wars Holiday Special. Like, why not? You know what I mean? So, thank you for watching. And I hope you have the best Christmas and the happiest of New Year's. And I hope 2021 is what you are all hoping that it is for you. So, rock on, man.
Did you guys watch the new holiday special, the Lego one yet?
I dug it, man.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's still about Life Day and everything. And they do some time traveling, which is kind of fun.
I'm sure you'll God. I suppose you want to see my identification.
I will kill you.
There you go, Charlie.
Come to look around your shop.
Art Carney.
Round the hall. As you can see, I've got just about everything
Unbelievable.
we would want.
Well, hey
Is
guys,
it
I
really
gotta
over
go.
here?
I'll show you this.
All right, Abby.
Bye, Abby.
We'll see ya.
Bye.
We know what you're doing, Abby.
Shh. My son needs me.
Yes, I bet.
Uh-huh.
My
Bye,
son
guys.
needs me too, and I don't have a son.
I'm sorry.
You're fine, Abby.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
See you, Abby.
Bye, Abby.
Well, so do I, as a matter of fact. I take a drink once in a while.
Charlie, what was your favorite
Movie.
film that you saw Art Carney on?
Oh, yeah.
Art Carney? Oh, gosh.
Moving pretty rapidly.
Yeah, I think of him as more of a television star, even though I know he won an Oscar.
Gotta see you again.
I have to think about it, Jim. You know,
You're wondering what that shaggy carpet you ordered, right? Reassure you, madam, it's on its way.
Charlie looks so lost right now looking at the thing. It's like I'm more
I-
memorized looking at Charlie than I am the actual thing.
you know, I just can't. I don't know. I don't have any words.
Swear. Are they talking to the Empire right now?
By the way, I'll be by later to drop off that extra photon energy tank. Welcome.
I don't know, John.
What's the matter?
I'm so lost, dude.
I think I mean that guy looks like he's Imperial, so sure they're talking to the Empire.
That guy looks like Dark Helmet from the Spaceballs.
Besides shaving and hair trimming, it's guaranteed to lift.
Are you sure this isn't Spaceballs?
Clean teeth, rings, and toenails.
Baseball's way better.
Yeah, Spaceballs is way better.
Yeah, it is way better. You're right. You're right.
Imperial Penal Code, all 17 volumes, in half the time of the old XP21. Just the thing to keep you squeaky clean. I use one of these all the time.
How long does this last, Jim?
Not all the time. Some of the time.
Because I have
also,
to help my kids with the homework, and I need to.
You can recharge it by simply
Yeah.
plugging it in.
What, Charlie?
Ordinary laser outlet.
I said, how long does this last, Jim?
Yeah, I thought you would. Now, would you like
it's like an hour-ish.
give me something?
How much are we in? How far are we in?
25 minutes.
I thought I might have
We're
learned.
20 minutes in right
I
now,
thought you would
Charlie.
accept it as a gift.
40 more minutes to go.
Think more than that.
Being a parent myself.
Charlie, if you need to go, you go ahead and go, Charlie.
Well, Jim, it's not that I need to go. It's that I want to go.
Char-
I mean, let's just be honest here. This is kind of hard to take.
Hey, Vader just showed up. Hang on, it might get good.
Searching every household in the system.
Holy crap.
Oh, here we go. Here's a commercial, Charlie.
This trace is right down the line. Everybody pushing for quality. Willie Rawls, utility man.
Charlie, tell me, do you remember this commercial right here?
Not at all, Jim. No,
GM.
I don't remember a thing about that.
We're not down to one job all the time. We're on different jobs. No finishing, welding.
I will say it is better than the Star Wars special, but
I think I enjoy soldering more than any other job. I think.
that's a low bar. See, even Walter's complaining.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Very good. Yeah, Union's good. Yeah, the people on the line, they have a lot of interest in.
Charlie, are you excited to act again tomorrow?
Yeah, I am. I'm looking forward to it. It should be fun.
Play that a plate and I see how they're built. You know,
Do you like your
the quality that
character?
goes into them.
I do. I like that idea. We had talked about that like last year, remember? About doing some kind of anthology show with the host.
Something that's, yeah, kind of like a creep show vibe or something.
Yeah, I like that idea.
We'll follow it.
Dude, I want this toy.
Even a
Sold.
The Trail Tracker Band is tracking the line. With plain app and 4 crayons.
Jeez, even the toys suck.
It's on my Christmas list. Don't know what you're talking about.
So, Charlie, this or Jason X?
Man, you know what? I actually think this is worse than Jason X. I know
What's like?
this is worse than Jason X. Wow, that's pretty hard to take. Look at, they're leaving.
We're not leaving. We just have a guest.
Oh, okay.
We have a guest.
We can't see you. They
Oh.
see your body.
Okay, I gotcha.
Who is
Hey,
that?
Hey,
Today we are going to be sharing a very
Uh,
dish called Panther Soup. It's very hearty, nourishing dish, but it's very economical. All those hungry mouths in your house are going to be going, yummy, yum, on that tummy tum. If you just follow along with me as I prepare this popular favorite. Now, today, I'm going to be using the tenderest cut of the panther, the loin. Loin is very ingredients
on Christmas, so they do red and green.
has a hearty appetite. I will suggest that old
Just throw that ball. You want to go see Papa Pig?
Charlie, who is your favorite Star Wars character? I know Charlie. See, this is the thing, Charlie. I know you don't like Star Wars that much anyway. Like the best Star Wars.
I do like Star Wars, but I'm not as big a fan as you guys are. But I do like Star Wars.
What's your favorite Star Wars, Charlie?
My
Granted,
favorite
this is not. Granted, this is not Star Wars. Like, don't call this Star Wars because this is not Star Wars.
No, I know this is Star Wars. I don't know what this is. I'm not sure what this is, Jim.
This is the Star Wars Julia Childs special.
Like, what's still mind-boggling about this is this was like a huge, like, mega, like, thing. You know what I mean?
I know, but you know, the thing that bothers me most about it is you take Star Wars, which was really a great movie, and you know, had all these good, you know, universal themes and great characters and well made, and then you just make a cartoon out of it. I mean, but I don't mean a literal cartoon. I mean, this is cartoonish, and it just kind of takes away from
We also whip, so it's
takes away from the original Star Wars, I think.
No, that's definitely, and I think this came out like after the first one because this is like the first. This is the first appearance of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
So it's definitely the before Empire Strikes Back. So
Yeah.
it's riding the wave of the first one.
Right.
Like, what are we, like, what's happening right now?
Exactly. Come on, Jim. I thought you liked this.
Oh, another arm just came out of nowhere, like right out of her keister, or what? Come on now.
Ashley, that's not her arm.
Charlie, you know what's crazy? Charlie,
Oh, Charlie.
Right.
Charlie,
Yes.
you know it's wild. Like, I know you hate life right now with this, but this is easily the best one of these that we have had as far as people like interacting and watching.
Is it really? That's
Yeah.
interesting. I'm really, I'm
It is,
pleasantly
it's like the
surprised.
nerds. It's like the nerds Rocky Horror Picture Show, man.
There you go.
You can't wait.
That's exactly what this is.
Yeah, Ashley was cooking. So
So you can show your dad?
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, here you go. Here's some like actual Star Wars for you.
wow.
All right. All right, the coordinates weren't the best.
Out of the frying pan into the fire, huh, pal? Not that I know we come out of hyperspace in the middle of an Imperial convoy. At least against these fighters, we've got more of a chance.
Charlie, that set, like his like the cockpit that he's in right there, that's obviously not like the full Millennium Falcon cockpit, right?
No, in fact, it looks like people are shaking his seat.
But like his background, like it looks very
Yeah, it's pretty low tech. Pretty low tech.
see, look, Walter can look just like Han.
Walter can what? Look just like Han?
Yeah, with the seat moving.
You guys could totally dress Walter up and have him be Han.
If I'm gonna dress him up, he's getting dressed up as an Ewok first.
The Empire has declared martial law.
Or Porg.
A blockade has been set up around the planet.
But yeah, he could be a Porg. I wouldn't mind.
Or
Be a
take off
Porg.
until further.
Wanna be a Porg?
It's interesting, man. Wookiees get very Bigfootish.
That's what I said. It's very Sasquatchish. Charlie, what is that? Is that a Furby?
No, that's his My Pet Monster.
Oh, nice.
Dude, hey Charlie, you know what'll help you pass the time? Show us your favorite monsters in your collection, Charlie.
Oh, I did get something new, Jim. I did get something new that's actually space related.
Oh yeah?
So hang on for a second, I'll go get it.
All right.
Well, I'm glad to see you folks. My favorite Wookiees today.
You should bust out your Star Wars blanket, bud.
I made it through the Imperial Patrol tonight. If I made it through, you'd handle it.
So, do you know anybody who tried to, or does anybody watching know anyone who tried to get a PS5 and or a Xbox today? That seems to be like the hot topic on social media. Is like meme world just instantly lit up on fire over just like different memes over the task of trying to get a PlayStation 5. So, did anyone try to get a PlayStation 5 today?
I have not, but Costco had them with the TV and the PlayStation combo when we were just there.
Wow.
They still had some.
They had they didn't have very many. They still had some though.
Dang.
No toilet paper though.
And no toilet paper. Yeah. Charlie, I'm looking. What is that? Is that a drone?
From Forbidden Planet, Jim, famous sci-fi movie in the 1950s.
Uh-huh.
Okay, aboard, gentlemen. I am to transport you to the residence.
Bye.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah, that's cool, huh?
Are you gonna leave him in his box?
I'm debating it. It's not really an expensive collector's item, but I don't know. I'll see. Probably not.
One of those I would say, well, it's kind of hard to explain. It's a wow. You know what I mean? Happy Life Day.
Happy
you
Life
guys-
Day.
Happy Life Day, you guys. Totally. Happy Life Day, Charlie.
Happy Life Day,
Thanks.
Walter.
Thanks, Jim.
Yeah.
Hey, Christian, man, you're totally going to win the Baby Yoda little prize pack that we have. So do me a favor and just message me your address, and I will send that out to you. Just FYI, man. Appreciate the support you always do, bro. You're always supportive, whatever the ordeal is. So, Merry Christmas. You win the Baby Yoda pack, Christian. Send me your address. Don't know when it's going to get to you with all the delays, but it will get to you.
Okay, this is different.
Spermies. Walter, this is how babies are made.
Charlie, what was when you were like, when I was in your class? So let's think about this. I think I was done with Liloma in '99. So I had you in like '95.
That sounds about right.
1995, Charlie. What are you watching on TV for Christmas? Like, what's the Christmas special that you, Charlie, are watching in '95?
Probably like A Christmas Story, but it wasn't the thing it is now.
Yeah. What do you mean the thing that it is now? Like
you know how like TBS plays it like 24 hours a day from Christmas Eve on through Christmas Day. You know, it's kind of it's really become kind of a cultural thing, you know.
Right.
Christmas movies, but and that's about the time Christmas Vacation came out, right? About 95 or early 90s.
Yeah.
Or 89. So I'd watch Christmas Vacation too, and I still do. So
Christmas Vacation is I think is what you would definitely consider to be a classic.
Yeah, for sure. Christmas Vacation is a classic. So does Donna still watch all the Lifetime Christmas movies?
Bro, Donna got the Lifetime streaming service so she could watch the Christmas movies.
So it's like 24/7 Christmas movies.
Christmas movies, like there was one channel that was like 24/7 Gilmore Girls the other day.
Wow.
Like, it's whatever. Like I ended up dropping Shudder for a little while just because like I just don't have time, man. Like
I know.
And so Shudder was kind of, at the end of the day, Shudder was definitely the one that was kind of like the low man on the totem pole.
Yeah.
And I've been watching a lot more independent stuff lately.
Yeah.
Like I got to to be on the panel for the SAC Horror Film Festival,
Yeah.
and I was on a panel for a festival in New York, and so I got like access to all the submissions, and so I've just kind of been like working my way through those.
Wow, that's
Just-
cool.
Yeah, and just to kind of see like who does what, and how they do it, stuff like that.
Sure.
The
So
more you
Charlie, Jimmy, sorry to interrupt, but Charlie, you were a teacher at La Loma when Jimmy was in junior high?
No, I was at Lakewood Elementary
You were at
School. I
Lakewood.
wasn't at,
Okay.
yeah, I wasn't at La Loma, but
Okay.
I was an
But Jimmy,
elementary teacher.
I
Jimmy,
had,
you went to La Loma?
I went to Loma, yeah.
So we went to junior high together.
I was in Loma in '99. I was an 8th grader, I believe.
Oh, 99?
Yeah.
I forget that I'm older than you.
Uh,
I was already in high school by then. Never mind.
Christian, again, man, I don't know if I told you already, but I did. I got your address, man. So I will get those out to you. Charlie, who's your favorite Star Wars character?
Yeah, you asked me that before. I was still thinking about it. I guess I've always liked Han Solo the most. Or it's Obi-Wan. Just because, he's the kind of the Jedi Master. And
Yeah.
but, Han Solo was the kind of bad boy, the kind of needed that kind of an edge in the movie. I like that.
The fact that he gets to be with Leia is pretty rad too.
Yeah. And the fact that Harrison Ford really nailed Carrie Fisher sometime during that filming is kind of an interesting fact too.
Bro, did you ever read that book?
I didn't read it, but I saw it like excerpt.
I'll let you borrow it if you want to read it.
Okay.
It's pretty fucking wild, man.
I bet.
'Cause she like talks about everything.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Details,
Oh,
huh?
Details. Christian, you're welcome, man. Like I said, but we appreciate your support.
I have made the connection. You may speak now if you wish.
Mama, it's so good to see you. Happy Life Day.
She says it may be a happy
Like
life.
Chewie's family is like an instrumental part in this whole show, man.
Yeah.
So could you do me a favor? Put or Han Solo to the screen, please.
She says that she would like to grant your request, but is quite unable to do so.
You mean they haven't arrived yet?
She says there has been no contact.
Yes, I think
Jim,
Charlie,
what were the actors' reactions to this? I think I've heard Mark Hamill. He's not real fond of the Christmas special. I think I've heard that. What about the other guys?
No, she says she's not a them.
Charlie, I can't imagine that anyone is like
could he come to the screen, please?
super pleased about it, you know?
No, I wouldn't think so. No.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Ashley, what is your impression of this?
Friend of the rebellion and a member
It's
of the Alliance.
horrible, but I'm sticking it out for you, Jimmy.
I know
Ashley,
Take
what
care
do you
of my
like,
friends
this
and
or
others.
Jason X?
You'll do that for me, won't you?
Oh, this. I'll watch this before I watch Jason X again.
Interesting. So you'd sit through this before Jason X, Charlie?
Gee, Jim, what a comparison. It's like, which would you rather have, diarrhea or nausea? Well, it's kind of hard to pick. My
Well, you gotta
impression
pick
is
one, Charlie.
watching
Pick one.
that this is really hard for me to watch. So
I told you we made
Jason X I hate for other reasons, but
Wait, Jason X, you hate for other reasons other than what?
well, you know, at least Jason X has some boobs. It has some boobs in it. So that's the best thing I can say about the comparison between the two.
Well, I officially know that if I need to find something to put on for my child to go to sleep, it's this because he's out.
Dude,
Oh gosh,
that's pretty funny, actually.
that is funny.
I mean, here, let's get a visual of this.
Uh,
Oh, there he goes.
Hey, to everybody watching, what is your favorite part of this thing, man? I put a poll on Twitter. Let's see where we're at on it. I had said, like, what's your favorite part of the oh shit, there's stormtroopers at Chewie's house, Charlie.
Jeez,
Ah!
that's not good.
Here's some more commercials. Where's John at?
All in the family! Yay! I used to watch this show all the time.
Okay, so I said on Twitter, what is the best part of this special? The Wookiee family, the B. Arthur, Boba Fett cartoon, which we haven't seen yet, or the fact that the original cast appeared in the special. Right now it's tied between the Wookiee family and the original cast.
Yeah.
Charlie, what would you say?
This item has it has a cold that can relieve nasal and sinus congestion, sneezing.
Really, Jim? I think you and I are the only ones left here.
More because I've got contracts. New multi-symptom
Oh, there's
cold relief. Contracts even relieves.
What are you talking about? Apple's been there the whole time.
More kinds of relief
Yes.
and
John, you haven't been there
Yeah,
the whole
man.
time, have you?
No,
we're in the-
actually,
I should have put on my glasses. I didn't see it.
Had to walk some stuff out from my dad.
Oh, okay. That's probably why I missed you there. Jim, repeat your question.
A lot of the clothes.
Charlie, like, were all the commercials back in this time period? Were they all like this shitty? Like back in the 1970, let's call this 79. I'm thinking.
Well,
Like these commercials are really bad.
these are terrible. Yeah. Well, it wasn't the golden age of commercials either. I don't think. Unfortunately, I do remember this one.
Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, this was pretty bad. You had to look for the Union label.
Bro, we should totally remake this commercial.
This Christmas, people are being very choosy. Merry Christmas. Perfect. Snoopy and Woodstock. Oh, thank you, my dear. If you want to do something that'll be genuinely appreciated, be choosy and get genuine value. Because when you get right down to it, this isn't a phone. This is.
Now that's a phone.
That's the best commercial winner for right now, for sure. That had a Snoopy phone. That was the best one.
Yeah, there you go.
The Star Wars Holiday Special will continue in a moment.
Exciting stuff.
The Bible, the story of Adam and Eve, of Cain and Abel. Art thou truly the Lord my God? The story of Abraham, of Sodom and Gomorrah, and Noah and the Great Flood. The Bible, Saturday on CBS at 8, 7 Central and Mountain Time.
Charlie, did you watch that?
Tomorrow on CBS.
Good times. Good times. I actually took Deb to see the Bible in the theater when we were dating.
3 home runs.
Shows you what a fun date I was.
That was a date movie?
Reggie.
Not really, no.
With a rich caramel spinner.
I would hope not.
Is that a Reggie bar?
Reggie, the candy they named after me.
That's a Reggie bar. Yeah. I do remember those.
It's pretty good.
Oh shit.
Damn, that might have my vote right there, dude. Dang, so this movie was the first thing to provide evidence that the Empire was going to strike back.
Damn. No, that's it. John, what a deep cut. Good job, John.
That was. That was.
Reggie Jackson. Yep, absolutely, man. Charlie, did you ever have a Reggie bar?
I probably did buy a Reggie bar back in the day, but you know, I met Reggie Jackson in Modesto when he played for the Modesto A's, and he was like 19 years old. He'd just been signed, or I guess he was about 20. He'd just been signed out of Arizona State, and I had just gone to a game with a friend. And a couple of days later, I ran into him in a men's shop buying clothes. And I talked to him, and he was really shy and humble, and kind of changed through the years. But
That's
awesome.
It's very important. Just in times like this, I just found my identification. I think it's in my pocket there. Search the dwelling.
So, what if I told you guys that this thing made almost $100 million?
How did it make
Yes,
$100
dude.
million?
Commercials.
You mean commercial?
And it
Commercial?
also saved almost 50,000 people.
How's that?
Charlie, would you, if those things, if I said that, would you look at this movie differently?
No.
The picture you're looking at right now would take quite a few
John,
years
would
to
you?
one of me. I've gained quite a bit of
I
weight.
mean, no, but it's surprising.
Hello, little guy.
I mean, it did not happen.
No, because how can it save 50,000 people when 60,000 people went out and committed suicide after they watched it?
60,000 people went out and did suicide. What?
Committed suicide after they watched this.
No way, Charlie. It's not that. It's not like that, man.
It's pretty bad, Jim.
Charlie, I think that
I
half
think
of
you
the
have.
takes that Andrew had on Campfire Chronicles last year are worse
Yeah.
than that.
I think you have a fondness for this.
For this?
Yes, I think you secretly like this.
Like this in particular?
No, I mean this whole program. I think the Christmas special is something you think fondly about from your childhood.
Oh no, dude, no. But you know what I do? You know what I do know is that this is, like I said, the nerd culture's cult following. Like again, like thank you everyone who is watching. And Rick, hey Rick, like no, Rick, no it doesn't, Rick, no it doesn't.
What did Rick say?
Rick's trying to say that it sucks, that the show sucks, the Star Wars Holiday Special sucks. Well, Merry Christmas, Rick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rick, I can almost say though that by the end of 2021, Rick Miller will be on another horrific podcast, whether it be on the Free Channel, whether it be on the Horrific Network, whether it be on the Tribute Show. There's gonna come a time. That's my New Year's resolution. Get Rick Miller back on the podcast. It's always fun when Rick is on a podcast.
Is this like a hologram vinyl player?
Bro, we got that microphone. What the fuck?
That's not a microphone.
Triggered.
my
Yeah.
God. Oh my God.
Charlie, is this like Charlie? Would you go to concerts when you were teaching at Lakewood?
When I was teaching at Lakewood, did I go to concerts?
Yeah, would you go to like Sacramento or San Francisco, whatever, for a concert?
Sometimes.
Who else would go?
Well, I just go with Bev. Most of the time.
No. Not like who else would go with you, but like, what other teacher do you think would go watch a concert like this kind of a vibe?
Like this?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Geez, put me on the spot. Mr. Whetstone, maybe?
Dang. Not Mrs. J.
No, I'm just completely kidding about that one. No, that wouldn't have been Mr. Whetstone.
What about Mrs. J?
Maybe. You know, you might have done it just for a lark.
Charlie, have you ever seen Alice Cooper in concert?
I haven't seen him in concert. No, I understand he's really great. I understand he puts on a great show.
I saw him in concert in Sacramento or in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And like the vibe is very much this right here, honestly.
Really? Okay.
I mean, it was a good show. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
He has a super cool.
A lot of theatrics, huh?
Yeah, he has a huge Frankenstein puppet that's like really cool. Christian saw Ozzy Osbourne. He's shouting out Ozzy Osbourne. And he's shouting out Jefferson Starship. Both of those concerts, I think, would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And that same Black Sabbath and Iron Maiden, damn. John, what's going to be a movie that you're going to try to nominate for the In Defense Of? Now, before you answer that, it's important to keep in mind that these shows coming, the Dawson's Creek show is going to be every week. The In Defense Of and the character improv once, twice a month. So there you go. And then the vlog, the behind-the-scenes vlog, like once, twice a month. So bi-monthly on those tiers, and then the lowest tier is a weekly thing. But anyway, John, what do you want to nominate to try to convince everybody is worthy of being higher than a 50% on the In Defense Of show?
Oh, man. I had a lot of fun when we were like bouncing back and forth on our message group, throwing out things we were going to do. And it was crazy to see how much stuff is less than 50%. So I don't know. I might have to go back and look again. Is the plan to try to come up with something that I know you guys don't like, or just something below 50%?
No, I mean, sometimes like maybe if you pick one, you just have to pick like whatever like your top pick would be. So if it's a movie and like everyone happens to really like it, then it'll just be a conversation about how good the movie is. But if it's like one that some people don't like, I mean, it may cause for a more entertaining argument, but it is what it is.
I think I might actually end up going with the Sasquatch Gang, just because I think a lot of you guys haven't seen it,
No, I
So
haven't
I
seen
think
it.
it'll be fun to. You've seen it?
Oh, I almost forgot. I want to
I have
leave my
not
No, I
seen it.
haven't seen it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it'll be a good one for you guys to watch and get your first initial reactions.
rebel material
So
Okay.
to connect this household with the Alliance. Oh,
it's an it's an independent film, so it'll be interesting.
That's it. That's all. Finish the search of this house. We have other areas to cover today. You take the upper area.
Take the upper area.
Word anyone.
Dude, I want a T-shirt that says that, and it has Charlie's face on it.
Take the upper area.
Yeah.
Always.
Some people might misunderstand that, Jim.
No, get out of here, Charlie.
Aren't you going to ask me what movie I want to defend?
Oh God, Charlie, what movie do you want to defend?
Okay. I'm not sure about the Rotten Tomatoes, though. Pet Cemetery, the remake.
Oh God.
I don't know what it is on Rotten Tomatoes. I think it's close to 50%, though. So I don't know if it's under.
It's gone on 324-1.
You're going there, huh, Charlie?
I'm going there.
We are waiting to return.
That will be a good show. That will be a good show.
Charlie,
That
it's
will be a
58%
spirited
on
debate.
Rotten Tomatoes. We can't do it.
It's 58%. It's too good.
See, it's too good. Well, I won already. I didn't even have to defend it. Okay.
I think we should let Charlie do it because I'm really curious to see what Charlie would have to say about that movie. Because Charlie, that movie really is a big piece of shit.
Just because you guys don't like it.
So I'm more than happy, Charlie, for us to debate that movie. So I'm going to go ahead and make a profit on
You're
that.
going to give me a pass on the.
Okay. Cartoon now.
This is the Boba Fett cartoon.
Yeah, this is the first appearance of Boba Fett right here.
Whatever he's doing, there must be a reason.
Is this also part of the holiday special?
Why is she a Latin
man.
Leia?
Stand by. The Falcon is near impact.
Cut in randomly, like.
Going after. Look, take R2 with you.
What do you say? If something has happened to Captain Solo and Chewbacca is alone, he will need me to interpret.
I know, but I don't think he needs to hit us. Chewie's a better shot than that.
Look, he's speeding up. We're losing him.
Not for long. This is why for the base. He's heading straight for a moon in the Pana system.
Wow.
Hang on, R2.
What about me? I'm going to shake apart.
We're approaching the water planet. We're following Han and Chewie.
Bro, this is easily the best part of the whole thing.
You really?
You sure this is the best place? Master Luke, sir, are you all right?
Yes, how about R2? Our comm links are out. We can't contact the base.
Where are you going, sir?
To see if I can locate the Falcon by visual sighting. Maybe it's close by. R2, stand by to fire the ejection pod.
It's honey, R2. Or we'll be deserted soon.
What is it, Master? I'm not sure. saved my life. Thank you.
You are alone.
I have 2 droids. We come in search of a ship that crashed near here.
Maybe I can help you. I am Boba Fett. The ship you seek is nearby.
Are the Imperial troops near this planet?
They are here, friend, and growing more powerful.
How far away?
Settle down. All they do is eat.
This is all we have, but he's welcome to it.
You are foolish to waste your kindness on this dumb creature. No lower life form is worth going hungry for. And I take it you have no love of the Empire.
I don't.
Well, neither do I. It will be easy to find the ship you seek. Follow me, friend.
Don't you think it might be imprudent to trust him so quickly, sir?
This is
He's
crazy.
our only chance. And besides, he seems like a friend.
Friend is merely a term that is often misused.
Did R2 say that?
Words to that effect.
Chewie!
Also appearing on the Patreon, you guys, at least on the ones that we record on Sunday. It looks like we've been able to lock it down, get a contract signed to have joining us on Sunday. Part of my B-Day pod extravaganza with everybody in person for the final time of 2020. So you know I'm going to be my best my way. Maybe Charlie will have that debate on Sunday night so we can have it in person.
Jimmy, I know what movie you should do for the debate.
Or maybe Andrew's calling.
Or Andrew's calling.
One movie.
Insists on going with you.
Cat.
Get in the way. But if you want
It only got 20% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I think the one thing though is I think Andrew will get mad when no one says after he really talks about how much he likes it for 45 minutes. Everyone else is still gonna be like, no, that movie fucking sucks, Andrew. And Andrew will just get mad.
You stay here while I get the serum. I said stay, friend. Luke trusted me, and I'm your only chance of getting out of here alive. Do you understand me?
Starlog update. Although Boba Fett quickly located the serum for the sleeping virus, we had no idea of his real plan.
I have made contact with the rebels, and all is proceeding as you wish, Darth Vader.
It's kind of weird that he has a third eye in the middle of his head, right?
We are super critical on that line. We'll knock down engines for a bad paint job, and that's no jive, man. Quality control is the most important aspect of the whole business.
James Rock, Quality Control Inspector. This is who we are and what we do.
No, I still think the best commercial from back then is the commercial from, what did we say it was, John?
General Motors customer again. We have 9 inspection stations. I go around and do critical the line to ensure.
What did we say the best commercial was?
I run the contest.
I really like the Reggie Jackson cookie one.
It's a good feeling. It's
the Reggie bar?
feeling of power. That,
Yeah.
We want to ensure that by the time that it's shipped to the assembly division,
Charlie, what was your favorite commercial so far?
function in the way that it's designed.
Probably look for the Union label,
I know it's a good car.
The what one?
We build it and we build it right.
where they were all singing, all the union workers were singing and saying, look for the Union label.
Marilyn
Oh
Macaulay
shit!
from Duncan Hines.
Charlie, would you do that commercial? Would you be the one who sits on the pillar?
Sure. I'd do any commercial, Jim.
It's more like scratch.
With Pillsbury Plus Yellow Cake, you're just a bite away from a better tasting, moister cake.
Hungry! Hungry Jack! Want some biscuits before you go camping?
Yeah, hope they're the big ones, Ma.
Big! They're nothing but. These are Hungry Jack biscuits. Why, they bake up all big, hot, flaky, and delicious. I tell you, they're big enough to fill up even a king-size appetite.
More, Ma.
That's my Hungry Jack. Bet you got one, too.
Hungry Jack. They gobble them down and the plate comes back. Oh, Hungry Jack.
That's a winner.
The Star Wars Holiday Special will continue in a moment.
Good evening. From CBS News, this is Newsbreak. Soviet President Brezhnev told 12 U.S. senators that the Soviet Union had once tested a neutron bomb but never put it into production. That's the bomb that kills people but leaves buildings standing. William Campilas, a 23-year-old former CIA employee, has been convicted of selling top-secret government documents to the Russians. Winter moved in on the Midwest today, 11 inches of snow in Minnesota. Also hard hit parts of Michigan and Wisconsin. It was some 9 months ago when the blizzard of 78 hit New England, and the medical community predicted this would be a busy time for maternity wards, but it hasn't happened. One nurse said most of the men must have been out shoveling snow.
Dude, this is a channel from where Andrew is. That's kind of wild.
Oh, that's funny.
That, yeah, Christian saying he is laughing, like, no doubt, man. Like that, I'm right there with you, Christian. That is kind of
Hey, CBS, what's coming on?
Monday from the creator.
that's some dramatic irony. We're getting the channel from where Andrew actually lives at right now. Hopefully Andrew's not like hurt or anything. That's like some ghost story shit right there.
Check equipment. To the next 10 weeks. Go! The Wild Geese. Our mission is to save the life of Julius Limbani. Don't worry. We'll make it. Richard Burton. Roger Moore. Richard Harris. The Wild Geese. Rated R.
Charlie, did you ever see that movie?
Yeah, actually, it's not too bad. I have seen it.
Did you see it in the movie theater?
No, but I've seen it on television.
$99 down, $99 a month, only at Gladding Chevrolet, Glen Burnie.
Need some help? We have a catalog of over 200 helpful federal publications, and over half are free. Jogging, exercise and weight control. For your free copy, write Consumer Catalog, Pueblo, Colorado, 81009. Hot City, Saturday night.
Or is that all? Just some silly game.
Yes, their metabolisms are slowing down. I wonder what's keeping Chewbacca. Try to find them on the view screen. Darth Vader.
I want them alive. Now that you got the trust, they may take you to their new base. This time we'll get them all. I see why they call you the best bounty hunter in the galaxy.
Oh no. What will we do now?
Bro, I could totally take that frame right there and like Photoshop it and make it look like they're looking at us on that screen.
Are you all right?
I'm not sure.
What happened? I don't know. Well, somebody must have.
What's wrong with his face?
Says our friend Boba.
That's weird, right? He looks weird. John Wright, right?
Kind of, yeah.
You must come back.
Luke looks weird too, huh?
Yeah.
What's the matter with you?
I'm afraid, sir, it's because you said Boba is a friend and
Are they like tripping out?
he does not feed properly into Artu's
Dude, C-3PO never blinks. Like, that's weird that they're making him blink.
between Boba and Darth Vader, sir. Boba Fett is Darth Vader's right-hand man. I'm afraid this whole adventure has been an imperial plot.
He's sneaking away.
Trust the droid to get to the bottom of things.
Boba sure fooled the rest of
What
us.
the hell just happened?
Bubba sure fooled the rest of us, you
I
guys.
suspected all along there was something bad about Boba.
How did you know, Chewie?
May I quite direct you, sir? He just didn't.
Dude, why did they make Han Solo have Rocky Dennis face?
Well, let's get off this galactic.
I don't know. If I was Harrison Ford, I wouldn't have been happy with that.
One signing off.
No.
No, they did not do him justice whatsoever.
Is this like the Empire just looking for contraband?
Bro, that guy's just being a dick. Just throwing all this stuff around. Oh, not his bantha. Come on, man. Like, is that really necessary?
Nothing up there.
Go clean up your room.
Dude, I think he's my favorite.
The son or the
The
Imperial
little,
guy?
the little midget guy. That guy.
That will keep him busy for a while.
That's pretty.
And Disney Plus
pretty
get on it
depressing.
and add this to the streaming service.
I mean, Disney Plus pretty much just going all in on their investor call. They went from a record low stock price to now a record high after that investor call. And pretty much that investor call for the next year was pretty all aimed towards Disney Plus content. And every month there is more original Lucasfilm, Marvel, Pixar, or Disney, or a combination of the four simultaneously being released. It's pretty impressive what they have planned for next year.
Are frequently impaired by malfunctions, which result in a temporary loss of power. This in no way reflects on the safety of our product. Rather, it should serve as a guarantee of our high standard of long wear and durability.
Thank you for selecting our brand of mini transmitter. If you assemble it properly, following the instructions I am about to give you, it will provide many years of fun
and valuable services.
But now let's get started, shall we? First, find the sealed package containing all the tools you'll need. It looks like this. Try not to rip it open, because it makes a very handy storage case for your tools.
Is this the guy from Blazing Saddles?
Yes, Harvey Korman, yeah.
Now, this is the first thing.
Isn't that like crazy for you to say, Charlie?
What?
That he's in this?
Harvey Korman?
Yeah.
It's you can tell it's a CBS, right?
Yes.
CBS. So they're featuring a lot of people that are in their shows. Like Harvey Korman is one of their, from the Carol Burnett show, and
B. Arthur.
B. Arthur from Maude, and they're promoting their shows at the same time they're doing Star Wars, so not surprised.
It's all part of the plug.
Yeah, it is, really.
Every one of the 10,000 terminals on your circuit breaker module is marked in a particular color. Beautiful, aren't they? Like a rainbow. These must be connected to the wires with the corresponding colors. So, red goes to red, blue goes to blue, and so on. Now, watch me closely. And we'll assemble our many transmitters together. Let us work slowly or methodically, because this is a job for doing work. Well, I see time is running out, so we better turn our attention to the assembly of the impulse-to-voice translator. The impulse-to-voice translator, the very heart of the MIDI transmitter, which converts electronic energy which you provide into any of 1,000 recognizable languages.
We must remain alert for this very complicated procedure. Endurance and concentration are the key words here.
Hey, Jim, no offense, but how much longer is this?
Our neural cranial synapses is absolutely essential.
We have 30 minutes, Charlie.
Gee. This is longer than an hour, Jim.
I just realized that, Charlie. How can I make
There's no way George Lucas is fully involved in this. Like,
Charlie, how do I make it up to you, Charlie, for having watched this one?
I'll think of something, Jim.
Or to pick up the support module and return, all on your command. Tobor is robot spelled backwards. Tobor, the telesonic robot from Popper.
Jesus Christ.
Tobor is robot spelled backwards.
Automatically with Revlon's new Super Masters Creamery brush. Much controlled with touch tape. With a little powder than my cream. Wait, by powder, you can shape, shade, contour. Yes, you can. And baby,
Why was that such a big selling point for that toy?
new automatic.
Tobor. It's robot spelled backwards.
That's so original.
Oh my God.
What does that have to do with the toy?
Can't afford them. As soon as a man produced a product, it was the best he could possibly make. With pride, he lived a simple idea: do it right, or don't do it at all. Nobody told him that. No government agency dictated it, and it built a standard of living for the world to aim at. Now that idea is threatened by the slipshod, the second rate. To some, it means quick riches. To some, it means quick death of the standards we have built. Some are fighting this threat. Whirlpool Corporation believes in one simple idea: to continue to design, build, and service home appliances the right way, with pride, so you can live with them comfortably for years. Or they will not build them at all. If we can't keep this simple idea alive, then indeed we are the endangered species.
What the hell was that?
What did that have to do with Whirlpool? Oh my gosh.
I love you so much, Charlie.
Jesus Christ.
Broadcast by the Imperial Council in the belief that your commitment to remain upstanding citizens will be reinforced. It is required viewing for all members of the Imperial forces.
Time now for Life on Tatooine, brought to viewers everywhere in the hope that our own lives may be uplifted by the comparison and enriched with the gratitude of relief. This transmission is unrehearsed and unedited, and is hereby begun without further comment.
That sounds a lot like Carrie Fisher.
Value.
Well, I am certainly not going to get rich with customers like you.
B.
I
Arthur,
told you to
Charlie.
drink faster.
There you go. That's the highlight for me.
Oh, come on now, drink up.
I will say the last two segments have not been that bad in comparison to the first part, John. Like the cartoon was pretty good, and at least the Cantina's got some of the original creatures in it.
We are talking. I'm moving this to make room for a drink, so that next time I say what'll it be, you
John.
tell me. I can put it right.
Cartoon. The cartoon still did not make any sense to me. I'm still lost right now. I don't know what's happening. There was the segment. There's a segment where a robot was giving directions on the new unit that this kid had, but yet droids aren't supposed to look like humans. So I don't know what the hell's going on, Jimmy.
I'm still thinking about the bald eagle in a Whirlpool commercial.
That sums up this whole freaking thing.
It does. It sums up the whole thing. Exactly.
Do you want another drink?
But I'll tell you one thing: I will cherish the memory of doing this with you guys forever.
You will?
Oh, absolutely.
Because I'm going to try to forget this as soon as we go off the air.
Thanks, Charlie. Appreciate it.
When I left here the other night, I felt something that I haven't felt.
I am, Charlie, excited for us to do those podcasts and do the video series now.
Yes, that's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, it's going to be great.
John, I'm excited to do the house and finally do the house justice.
All right, we'll get there.
Yeah.
The other two, one of them is going to be folklore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that is what I will reveal. That it'll be a interaction that's based heavily on a certain folklore, not folklore in general, but just a certain folklore. But we'll announce which folklore down the line. But if you want to be first to know, the way to do that is to help us out and pledge on the Patreon. You will, without no question, hear us talk about it on the Patreon channel sooner than you will on the free channel if you're wanting to know what we are up to when it comes to that video project. Patreon will be the first place that we post some stills. So basically everything now if you're on the Patreon channel, you're going to get priority early access to all of our content. So the free podcasts are something like Tomorrow's Shoot with Charlie, where I typically would do a couple of stills, post that on Instagram either the next day or even tomorrow night. I may not do that right away. I may save that kind of stuff now and put that into the Patreon and say, hey, first exclusive look on the backstage production photo from the first in what will be a year of shooting Campfire Chronicles, the video series. So,
due to increased activity among subversive forces, we are placing a curfew on the entire Tatooine system effective immediately. All inhabitants will return to their homes at once. This order will remain in effect until further notice.
damn, it's like Star Wars 2020 edition. They just fucking shut the Star Wars universe. Holy shit. It's like it was meant to be.
It's the Empire doing it.
All right, one more.
Honest, Jim, isn't that got to be a low spot in the Star Wars world when B. Arthur goes up on stage with the musical group from the canteen? Isn't that just...
If you were going to say, like, was this what you would consider rock bottom for what this franchise is,
Yeah.
I would have to say unquizzically yes. Like, this is their Halloween resurrection without question.
I know this sort of thing happens all the time. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
really, for sure.
Fellas, the party is over. Dare you? You stop that. Stop, Torque. It's all right. I'll race you.
Dang, well, that's pretty depressing. Christian says, Peter told me all he wanted to do is go home on the set of the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Ludlow, you fall creatures, please do me a favor.
Holy shit.
Ludlow, you're heartless.
Damn.
Thorpe, after all I've done for you. Short memory, eh, Thorpe? Short memory! Oh, listen, do you remember the time that I can't believe we met? We're closed! I said we're closed. Look, I'm sorry, we are closed. The Empire just imposed a curfew on this planet. Everybody has to leave right now. No, Torque, I don't want any more trouble. If you take care of the door.
Like, screw the curfew. We're ready to party.
All right. All right.
That's us.
I can take a hint.
We could just talk
Dude, B. Arthur's
about a
Andrew.
vaccine or...
Bro, B. Arthur would be Andrew of our group, right? Like, everyone needs to go home.
Jeez.
You don't think so, Charlie?
Jim, my brain is just mush after watching this. I'm trying to string together two coherent thoughts. I can't do it.
Charlie.
One more song, friend. And then so long.
I feel like I've been wiped. My brain has been wiped clean.
I think you like Jason X more than this movie, Charlie.
I think, you know what? I think I do.
Time, friend. But you know time, friend. Time can fly. So it's good night, friend. Good night, but not goodbye.
Oh my God, this is so This is the worst thing I've ever watched in my life. This is worse than Jason X. This is,
Before we stop
oh,
Charlie, look.
yeah.
your drive, friend.
Wow.
That was like a giant rat, like the dude from Face Off makes. They used to come to Sinister Creature. You know it?
What?
Do you remember the guy from? Never mind.
From Sinister Creature, yeah. From Face Off.
Yeah, that would make the
What?
giant rats.
Oh, Alan Carnes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what that giant rat looked like.
Oh, yeah.
Christian says we haven't been to Leia song yet, so Carrie Fisher's gonna sing us home, Charlie.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
If you're a friend, then you'll come back to me soon.
This is so bad. It's almost like they set out to make it bad.
Hold that thought, Charlie. Do you think, Charlie, in your own mind's eye, that like if you were a TV producer,
yeah,
for CBS, like would you like they came to the table with this, and you're like sitting there and you're watching this, like presumably 2 weeks before. Yeah. Like, what would you do?
Well, you know, at the time, anything with the Star Wars name attached was golden. So I think that I would think it was. I would think it was a piece of shit, but I would think that it would probably get great ratings. So that if I was an executive, that would be the bottom line. It's going to get great ratings, but it's a piece of shit. So.
It came out in 78. Directed by Steve Binder.
Oh, really?
What else did Steve Binder do?
You're such a dear friend.
You know, I actually think he might have done the Elvis Presley comeback special.
You know I'm here, friend.
Which actually was quite good, but you know, you can only do so much with what you're given. So
no, it's good night, friend.
The writing is what's sinking this. I mean, it's not. It's
Charlie, the
terrible.
Associated Press, upon review, like upon this thing being released, the Associated Press, Charlie, called this bubble gum for the brain.
Bubble gum? Shit.
Bubble gum for the brain.
Jimmy, I don't know about you, but I feel like that song should be played every night at that Star Wars themed bar when they close.
This right here?
That song that just played.
Yeah, that's
With B. Arthur. You want B. Arthur to sing everybody out? The Rotten Tomato score of this movie, by the way, is 27%, so it is eligible to be in defense of. Maybe we, when we wait for Christmas next year.
I think that's too high.
I think it is too.
There's a male missing from the household.
Can we go against it? That's too high.
I mean, it's actually 27% of the critics liked this.
27%.
That's unbelievable. That is too high.
Sue? Sue, what's wrong?
Oh, one of those headaches.
Better get something strong. Strong, okay, but safety concerns me. That's why I use.
They're like in an iridescent cave.
Sure, all of these are safety, but Anacin combines that safety with extra strength. More strength than any regular headache tablet.
Strength with safety. That's common sense.
Anacin combines safety you expect with extra strength you want.
So Charlie, you said your number one like Christmas movie is the Christmas Story one, or Christmas Vacation.
Fine washables. More like
Yeah, Christmas Story. Yeah.
Lingerie stays soft.
Christmas Vacation, like a close number two.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, Christmas Vacation's probably my favorite one from this kind of period of time. Yeah.
I think like my favorite one is the Jingle All the Way with Schwarzenegger and Sinbad.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I always like that one a lot.
That's your favorite?
I don't know if it's my favorite. It's just like one that would like whenever it's on right now. I stop and I watch. Put it on. What's your favorite, John?
Probably Christmas Vacation, but then if I had to throw in another one, I would say Scrooged.
Yeah, Scrooged is good.
Oh,
too.
Bill Murray's, yeah. Muppets Christmas Carol also.
Yeah.
Born in the middle of an egg McMuffin. It's an egg in the middle of an egg. No.
Bro, what the hell?
Jimmy Dean?
This is McDonald's, right?
Wow.
Damn.
The Star Wars Holiday Special will continue in a moment.
Oh man, it seems like it's been on for 6 hours.
It looks like The Mandalorian.
Flying high when the girls take it off. And Pam has a great layover.
I don't think either one of us can get me sleep.
Climb aboard a wild flight with the girls from Flying High.
This is CBS.
Did you watch that show, Charlie? Did you watch Flying High?
Flying High wasn't on very long, Jim. I do kind of remember it, but I don't think I watched it.
Bobcat's sticker price as shown is $41.42, yet comparably equipped it's $161 less than a 78. Right on, Bobcat. Zephyr Wagon, comparably equipped, is priced over $500 less than Toyota Corona Wagon and rated 23 cubic feet roomier. That's great, Zephyr.
Bro, that looks like my grandma's car.
Yeah.
The sign of the little cat.
Funny.
All across the country, they're loving the road. The Whiz is fabulous. The Whiz is
The Wiz, man.
The Whiz is really exciting.
Did you ever see the Wiz Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode? Do you watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia, John?
No.
Oh man, if you like what they do in the shadows, you'll love what the Always Sunny in Philadelphia, man.
The state budget.
Yeah.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia is great. Dude, this stormtrooper just tormented this poor little Wookiee child for the whole movie. Like, he has just emotionally abused this kid for an hour and a half.
Wow.
That's why stormtroopers get even worse of a rap. They can't even reach for their gun without falling.
It's okay, everybody.
I wonder if there's like a deal, like they couldn't actually show him shoot him.
Probably. Only in the cartoon they could shoot at people.
Save my tail more than a couple times. Well, I'd love to, but I can't. I got to get back to the Falcon
before somebody stumbles across it. Hey, Leo, look at Lumpy. He's sure growing, huh? I think his voice has changed. Come on, I'm just teasing. Well, I gotta go. Have a nice life day, but be careful. A lot of troopers in here. Chewie, check and see if the coast is clear, will you? You're like family.
What a heartwarming moment, you guys. Like, oh my God. I don't know if I've ever seen Harrison Ford cry before. I feel like that was the closest I've ever seen him to crying.
Hey, dude, this just makes episode 7 a bigger deal just because of that. Saw how much Han Solo wanted a family of his own. It was all right there.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
What's gonna happen here?
A little Wookie Nookie.
What kind of look is that?
You know what kind of look it is, man.
Can that be a meme?
Wow.
Like, this is a little intense right now.
I think I got a Woody.
Oh my God.
Are you sure know how to make a guy feel welcome? Glad you're home, Chewbacca. If you're looking for who I think you're looking for, forget him. We won't be bothered by him again.
This is a general alert. Calling Officer B4711. Officer B4711. We are unable to reach you on your comm link. Is there a problem? You are instructed to turn on your comm link immediately.
Wait a minute. I think I can handle it.
We have two-way communication, Trader Sondan. Is this a report about the missing trooper?
It is, sir. Trooper B4711 was here with 3 other men. They left and he remained. As soon as they had gone, he packed a lot of food from this house and he robbed me blind. Then he took off for the hills.
Very well, we'll send out a search party.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Identification is very important. Hope you maintain contact with the Empire at times like this.
That was super important.
It would have been better if you would have thrown in yeah, we've been having issues with that trooper before. We'll send a search party.
It would have been better if we shot the control panel like Han Solo in the first Star Wars movie.
May the force be with you.
I was hoping he was going to do that. Be like, everything's fine here. How are you?
Yeah. This is some shroom level shit right here, dog.
Yeah.
Like we're on a different astral plane at this point with this. Like what are we doing?
Oh no.
What?
The hell is that?
Charlie, did you
Don't go
say
to the light, Carolyn.
Yeah, really.
Get some happiness going. Spread a little cheer. Send the new FTD Wishing Well bouquet. It's such a wonderful way to wish folks well, complete with penny for good luck. And your FTD florist can deliver your good wishes almost anywhere. The FTD Wishing Well bouquet with a good luck penny. It's very therapeutic. Those FTD florists really get around for you.
Jesus.
Girls, I bought a lot of underwear for my man. And years ago, I took Fruit of the Loom.
Holy shit.
I remember these Fruit of the Loom commercials. The fruit was always so creepy.
Only $1.30.
The silver band waistband, that's real quality.
Had a girl ever.
For my men and my money, fruit makes the best picking.
Men's cotton briefs, only $1.30. A great buy in briefs.
Wow.
I think that's my favorite one now.
My father calls me a lot.
Yeah, that one's pretty tough to
And
beat,
also
for
he
sure.
started running. I'm a runner, and he got this bug in his head that he wanted to enter a race with 3 generations. And he said, I'm training at the Y every day on my lunch hour. And now get one of your children to train too. Get them ready. Get one of your children to do it so that we can have 3 generations in the race in the spring. But I was just so excited.
Wow.
$300 for a blazer? Not for me. If you shop well, you can look just as good for $78. Dressing well doesn't take a lot of money. It just takes good sense. No-nonsense pantyhose makes good sense. They're sheer and they fit well. The ventilated cotton line panel means you're always comfortable, and they don't cost a lot either. You look for value in a blazer. In pantyhose, that means no-nonsense fit, no-nonsense comfort, no-nonsense price.
Wow.
Right on.
Isn't this thing over yet?
Charlie, don't you want to find out why they're all wearing the red robes?
Not really, Jim.
I sure
thought it
should.
was over.
Happy birthday, everyone.
How did R2 and 3PO get there?
Dude, this is wild.
Yes,
Oh.
true that at times like this, Artu and I wish that we were more than just mechanical beings. And were really alive, so that we could share your feelings with you. Chewbacca! Chewbacca, we were so relieved to hear you were all right.
All of you are an important part of my life, pal. I'm glad I could be here.
This holiday is yours, but we all share with you the hope that this day brings us closer to freedom and to harmony and to peace. No matter how different we appear, we're all the same in our struggle against the powers of evil and darkness. I hope that this day will always be a day of joy in which we can reconfirm our dedication and our courage, and more than anything else, our love for one another. This is the promise of the Tree of Life. We celebrate a day of peace.
Horrific Hall of Famer, Charlie. You're a fellow horrific Hall of Famer, as a matter of fact, Carrie Fisher.
True.
Together joy of spring. A day that takes us through the darkness. A day that leads us into light. A day that makes us celebrate the
It's going on all my Christmas playlists.
Bro.
Nice work, Daddy.
Love the baby. Hey, what diapers?
Oh, no problem.
Twice as fresh?
Mm-hmm. And you
Okay, man. We made it, Charlie.
God, Jim. Barely.
Yep.
So, everybody, we thank you, man, for taking the time out to be part of everything with us this following year, this 2020. We thank you all for the support with the 2 Sinister CyberCons that we launched this year. We thank you for the support going forward. We hope that you tune in with this Patreon that launches in January and the content moving forward on there, as well as the content moving forward on the Horrific Network and tribute show streams throughout 2020 as well. But thank you from our families, all of our families, and our collective family, our team family, from all of us to all of you guys watching this, whether you watched it live along with us or you come upon it within the next few days, week, whatever. Happy holidays, happy New Year. Be safe, be smart, and enjoy the time, man. So thank you again, and we will see you real soon with a whole lot more stuff, a whole lot more exciting stuff coming to you in 2021. Take care, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy Life Day.
Happy Life Day. Happy ho-hos.